Hello, this is Gunnar and Asa, and this is our Frank McCourt bio. Frank's father was an alcoholic and his mother had too many kids too fast. In his time of childhood, there were almost no jobs available. His school ruled with a stick to put fear into him. Frank lived a very impoverished life all through his childhood and most of his teen years until he came to America and got a schooling job. Frank was a good student, but he had no other choice. School was ruled with a hard stick and was harsh if the students got out of line. Frank came down with typhoid fever at the age of 11, almost taking his life. He had typhoid for 3 months. He was in the hospital for June, July, August, and part of September. Frank had written about being in a typhoid fever hospital and about a girl he had met. The book he had written was Angel's Ashes. And here's a picture of Frank's book, Angel's Ashes. Frank sold over 4 million copies of this book. Frank is then drafted into the army and is sent to Germany to train dogs and type reports. It is Frank's incomparable voice, his uncanny humor, and his astonishing ear for dialogue that renders all experience he has spellbinding. Frank also holds the jobs of a dock worker and a post office mail carrier during this time. Another one of Frank's jobs was a teacher. He held this job for 30 years. Though he did like it, this was not the job he'd always wanted. He wanted to work in a quiet office. One of Frank's memoirs was Angel's Ashes. It was a book about the time he'd spent in a typhoid fever hospital. And now 'tis the story of Frank's American journey from impoverished immigrant to brilliant school teacher. Some of Frank's other books consist of Teacher Man, Eat Shoots Leaves, Angel's Ashes, and 'tis. Thanks guys for watching. This has been Gunnar and Asa on our Frank McCourt bio. Sources we used were academyofachievements.org, limerick.com, and Global.